Run on time. Wow,
Nigga.
that's the way it
Yeah,
should
you
be.
haven't been this early for like. You haven't been this early for the taxi for fucking
I like
Justin Timberlake. But you're right on top of this.
I like to be fast and be late. You know what I mean? You know.
Mike said he's on his way too.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta text you some bullshit.
Oh boy.
The man's trying to take me down,
Of course.
but I ain't gonna fuck with that shit. I can't really say it on the air because I'm not trying to be like 21 Savage, if you know what I mean. What up, niggas? How y'all doing? You hear what I said?
Yeah, you gotta do jury duty.
Yeah, yeah. Don't say it on live.
Okay. It's all good.
I ain't gonna do that shit. Fuck that.
I never had to do that, and I don't plan on it. So
You said what?
I said I never had to do
You said
that,
what?
and I ain't planning on it either. Fuck the
Yeah,
law.
like I want to put some minorities in in the bad position and shit. Fuck out of here.
Fuck all that. Fuck that shit.
I told I'm gonna tell them
They
motherfuckers
want to
I ain't doing
incarcerate you, but then they want your help in cases. Fuck that.
that. Thank you.
What's good, Mike?
What up, Mike?
What's good, y'all? Talking about that jury duty shit.
Yeah, man. I don't want to say too much on the air and shit like that. That's all I gotta say.
Fuck that shit.
Ain't trying to
Fuck
be like
that.
21 Savage.
Speak your mind, bro. What they gonna do? They're gonna shut you down because you don't want to go. Fuck all that.
Hey, trust me, bro. I said Far West on my channel.
I feel you. I respect that shit. You know me. But rappers over here snitching on themselves like a motherfucker these days. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Look at what Takashi 6ix9ine started. Lil Kim didn't want to snitch, but she gets in prison for like 3 years and shit. Make that make sense.
Takashi 6ix9ine. You mean Skittles?
Crazy.
And this motherfucker was the last person to be talking about snitching and shit. He'll be talking about gun is a bitch for snitching. I'm like, nigga, you made your whole career out of snitching.
Crazy.
Then Malcolm Jamal Warner. God, I
Yes.
hate that song.
That's goody.
That's my shit.
Yo, come on, man. You did this
Yeah,
enough with
Malcolm
Justin
Jamal
Timberlake.
Warner. You said what?
I said you did this enough with Justin Timberlake.
You know me. I always like to try new things and shit.
Malcolm Jamal.
He did an interview talking about he can't defend Bill Cosby no more.
Oh Lord, why?
I was like,
You've been doing it forever.
he said
Don't stop now.
he's not getting the money. He's
What's
losing
wrong with him?
money and shit. Eric, my
Money.
guy.
Eric was good.
At
Yeah.
this point, I don't give a fuck. At this point, I don't give a fuck.
Whoa,
Like,
crazy.
All these rappers snitching on each other, man. Back in my day, you used to get your ass beat if you even tattled on a motherfucker.
Right. Right.
this proves
These
that this.
days, oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say this proves that this generation's too soft.
Facts.
For real. Back in my day, you couldn't even live past 25 if you snitched.
Facts.
Back in my day, if you snitch, you don't get a record deal. Back in my day,
Right.
that's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with these kids today. Look at me sounding like I'm fucking 85 years old and shit. By the way, Eric, I sent it. All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom, and then once I come back, we're gonna start in like 5 minutes.
All right.
Because I got a lot to say about this short album, honestly. So,
Of course you
yeah.
do. Of course you do.
Is it positive? Is it positive or negative?
Negative.
Oh Lord.
Both.
Oh God.
Mm. Don't talk shit about Billy, yo. I'm about to tag you. It's crazy. Man. So what time you get off for work, Mike?
What time I get off?
Yeah.
I get off at 11:30.
Okay.
Yeah, I got pretty much the late shift.
I'm surprised Reggie's doing this early.
Yeah. Shoot. Plus, it's kind of a good thing too, cause I got like stuff going on after work too.
All right. What's tomorrow? You mean Saturday? Sunday? Whatever the Giants game is, it's not tomorrow. We putting Billy Ocean today. That's what we doing. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, we ready, man. We ready. Philly getting their ass kicked. Got to get that win.
New York Giants. Who they versing?
Eagles. We need
That's
that win because they beat us twice this season. So we got to get them. Eric was
That's
good.
I don't know, man. The Eagles might bust my last. I don't know about the Giants.
They're a good team, but they could be beat.
Danny Dimes will be throwing interceptions like Eli Manning got. I hope y'all win. Shit. Georgia ran it back 2 times. Now for the champions. I'm proud of them. So, I won't be talking shit in the college football world for the whole 2 months.
Georgia.
A nigga locked up in YouTube jail, so I had to come on and show my support. They got me locked up like Akon.
Locked up, won't let me out. Oh,
the original version, not the one with that Packer City.
That's the only one I claim and shit. Fuck Snitchy McSnitch.
Well, one of that nigga headline fucked up. You doing songs with Snitchy.
Yeah. The last motherfucker that should tell anybody they're snitch. The last motherfucker. Snitchy McSnitch. What else is going on? Motherfucking Alec Baldwin about to get pussy whooped in prison and shit.
Good.
I say lock that cracker up.
You better get with them. Aryan Brotherhoods and be screaming white power.
Lock
you know how they get
that.
You You know how they get down in prison. Every man for themselves. You're gonna have to gang up. You're gonna join us, or you're gonna be by yourself. It tossed around like a salad.
Right.
They gotta eat his ass for breakfast.
They're gonna be playing "Toss It Up" by Tupac up in there. Let me see you toss it up. It's their theme song up in there. I just finished filing my taxes and shit. I'm trying to get my money back now.
Shit. I'm over here. I'm over here watching that fucking 70s show, Netflix show, that 90s show.
It look like it's gonna be good.
Honestly,
Q, what is
as
it?
far as
Q,
it's not the worst one.
Yeah, it'll be good because you know they got kids and stuff. It'll be cool. She was talking about 15. Where's your evidence at, Q?
Don't answer him.
Wait, what you say?
She said 50
I didn't hear.
Now, Q said in the comment section 50 Cent is a snitch. Y'all just been going crazy since this nigga just been saying stupid shit. So no telling what I'll be saying in the comment section. I'm be quiet. I ate her pussy, then I ate her pussy, then Foxy Brown turned around and just sucked dick. I'd be like, nigga, none of that happened to you. Where you? Be killing me, man. I on the back like this, I did it like this. Yeah, I had this bitch going like this. I was like, this nigga here, man. The one he wanted to pistol with y'all, pistol with you when he was alive. I knew this nigga was corny, man.
Let me get my notes together. Hold on. Shit. But like I said, I have a lot of good and bad things to say about this album. Am I a Billy Ocean fan though now?
No.
The jury is still up in the question. That's all I gotta say.
That's why you're doing it, because this is a trash review for you.
No, it's not. I actually dislike 2 songs from this album, believe it or not.
Only 2 songs? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I dislike 2 songs, but I do find some okay songs. We'll talk about them.
Okay.
See?
Yeah. Man had
Oh,
classic
yeah.
records on this album. What do you mean okay?
You like talking the side check.
Hey, all I gotta say is this. I am a tough critic. That's all I gotta say.
Yes.
We know. You see my dog?
Yeah, I definitely get where you're coming from.
Because there were some songs I'm just like, this was released in 1984.
It's an 80s album. What you expect?
Can I explain? Can I explain, please? Like, because you know the Thriller syndrome. That's all I gotta say.
No, this is not something from Thriller. I'll show you somebody say that stupid shit again. Billy Ocean is not Michael Jackson. He couldn't dance like Michael. He couldn't sing like Michael.
We're going to talk about this.
Not every album from Thriller. Michael set the standard, but Billy Ocean is not Michael Jackson.
I'm going to explain. I'm going to explain this shit. But like I said, I don't dislike it as much as I used to. We can all say that.
You don't like this album? Man, you could.
No, I have the album. I have the album, Reg.
Oh, you already got the album. Oh, of course. This nigga been showing this album for like a fucking week and shit.
So try represent, bro.
It's a classic album. That's why I'm saying it. This is what we do. We show classic albums. This is the OG. This is not the one with the remixes. This is the 9-song OG copy.
That when album used to get a good amount of time, it went like a triple disc album with 85 songs on it.
Right.
All right, I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Oh shit, it's on Jive Records. Maybe Jive
It's
around
on
here.
Job. Yeah. Yep.
I guess he
ready?
got Jive.
Y'all ready?
Let's go.
All right. What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing? This your boy Reg in the building. I got my homeboy Try with me. Oh shit.
What up?
Got my homeboy Mike with me in the building.
What's good?
And we got Eric for entertainment.
What's up?
All right. So today we're going to talk about Billy Ocean with Suddenly album. This is actually his 5th studio album that came out in 1984. You could call it like his breakthrough album if that makes sense. It came out with 5 singles. Wow. Caribbean Queen, Loverboy, Suddenly, Mystery Lady. Oh, that was a single. Okay, good. And The Long and Winding Road. No guest appearances. You know how that shit goes. All right. Producers include Keith Diamond. And Keith Diamond, he worked with like a lot of your favorite artists from the 80s. Donna Summer, Sheena Easton, unfortunately Michael Bolton. You know how that shit goes. So you know how we always do. We're gonna talk about how we got into the artists and whatnot. I'm gonna start with you since you're like the biggest fan on here.
I'm not the biggest fan. He just made good music, man. This man came from the
Who we
Caribbean.
just like?
You know, a Caribbean soul singer. Picture that. We didn't have too many of that back then, and he could do everything. Like when we talk about this album, like he crossed over from different genres, pop, R&B, you know, a little rock, you know, and he was just dope. I just liked his sound, his vocals, and unfortunately he didn't get enough promotion. You know, he could have been one of those great singers like Luther or Teddy, and he just never got the promotion. But he had some big hits from a couple of his albums, and you know, Caribbean Queen. That was like a huge hit because we never had an R&B song dedicated to Caribbean women. You know, if you wanted to hear about the Caribbean women, you either gonna listen to reggae, you know, dancehall, or you know, calypso music. And for an R&B singer to come out his first single ever and it blows up, and he's talking about a Caribbean woman, it was dope. It was dope for the islands, and you know, a lot of Caribbean people supported it. I'm Caribbean, you know, my family from Trinidad and Tobago and Barbados, and we supported it. It was like the anthem at that time for the Caribbean. And you know, Billy Ocean is a legend to a lot of people, and he should have been promoted more. That's my whole thing, because he could sing his ass off, and he just wasn't for whatever reason. I don't know if it was Jive Records or
They driving his ass.
yeah, Jive was jiving a lot of people. So you know, I'm not surprised, but
Jive
I just
turkeys.
yeah, even in the 80s they were jiving artists, but it's just I don't know. I think if he was with a Clive Davis, I think he would have blew up more. But
Trip Keeper
or even
Clive.
Quincy Jones would have made sure like his career was set. But he, you know, he's still living. He's still out there doing his thing, and you know, it's about time. So you know, we salute him. I don't ever hear nobody mention this singer. You know, and maybe they feel like he was a one hit wonder, but he had some big hits. He had some big hits. You know what I'm saying? Caribbean Queen is probably his signature song, but he definitely had a vibe about him, and you know, it was dope. It was dope to see him rep the island. So
Alrighty. I'm gonna go last in this one. What about you, Mike? Oh God.
I got into them. Well, I've heard Caribbean Queen. I heard it back when I was in high school. Over the like every Saturday or like I want to say like late at night. They'll have like an infomercial like the best of the '80s, and that song,
Yeah.
Caribbean Queen, was on there. It was one of the songs, and it maybe got me into Billy Ocean. It was another song that I like. It was called was it Tough? And that one also featured in the movie Jewel the Nile with Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner, if I'm not mistaken. And I think it was off the I think this I think it was off the album of Love Zone.
Yeah. When the going gets tough, that joint.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two like are my like probably my all-time favorite songs by Billy Ocean. So I think he's very underrated. I think as an artist, in my opinion, I think he's just one of the best.
Yeah, I like what you said. The first time I heard Billy Ocean, I was playing the classic Scarface and Word Is Yours video game on PlayStation 2, because I think the game came out in 06. Classic soundtrack for that video game. It got Shannon Let the Music Play. I think it got some of Madonna's music on there too, if I'm not mistaken. Fat Boys, Public Enemy. Then I heard Caribbean Queen for the first time. Then you just hit it. It sort of gives you like disco vibes at the beginning of the track. Then you just hear Billy Ocean just getting his smooth, suave, like Persona, when he just comes through at the beginning of the song. Then in the middle of the song, you just hear the saxophone. You hear the din, 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 din. That reminds me of like something off Miami Vice. But yeah, it's a classic record coming from a very underrated, artist from Billy Ocean.
Whew. Honestly, I might have the basic story out of everybody.
Okay.
I heard Billy Ocean on Everybody Hates Chris. The end.
Everybody
See, but for real though, over the years, I try to get into him. I thought I was just missing something, and maybe I kind of am and stuff like that. But see, he came out. He broke up around the time when R&B was going through the post Thriller, post Purple Rain, and it was like a lot more quote unquote like glossier, pop heavy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude can sing. I'm gonna be with the dude can fucking sing and shit. You know what I'm saying? That might be the first compliment I gave on his channel, but at the same time, it's like the music the shit that I heard. Like spoiler alert, I hate Caribbean Queen and I hate Suddenly. I'm just gonna be real with you about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Like, oh God, my heart is breaking.
You said what?
My heart is breaking right now.
The two biggest songs on the album he hates.
I don't give a fuck if it was the least most successful song of the album. I still hate it. I must get more. I'm gonna get more into that when I cross down that road and stuff like that. But honestly, there's some stuff I really do like. Maybe I might hear another album from him, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I might hear some of his earlier albums, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
Early album. What do you mean?
This is the early album.
This is the first one.
This is
yeah, but the other ones
talking about.
The other ones don't count. This is the official debut. That's how we counted
it. See, that's the thing,
the other ones don't count.
You might say the other ones don't count, but musically, I want to see where he was back in that time. You know me, I'm a completist.
He was probably like chopping down coconut trees and back in the islands and shit.
In the Caribbean. Funny how they edit it.
Okay. Let me ask you this, Tron. Let me ask you this. So Prince, let's talk about Prince for a minute. So are we gonna say that we're not gonna talk about the albums before like 1999, like for
Prince,
you?
Billy Ocean. Why are you doing that?
I'm not comparing shit.
you
I'm just
doing
saying.
Billy,
I'm
I've
just
heard
saying.
Billy Ocean compared to Michael. I've heard now you're comparing Prince to Billy Ocean.
I'm not comparing nobody. I'm just basing the facts.
Wait a minute, time
And
out.
I'm just trying.
I'm sorry to
I'm just
interrupt.
All I'm just saying was, if I want to hear what he sounded like, I might want to start off with either some of the earlier albums or the later albums. That's all I'm saying.
They wasn't good.
I'm trying to
It
get the
wasn't
stuff
good.
This
that
is
I
like
like.
his American debut.
Okay, you know what? I feel like we should just get started with this review because I feel like this might be a little heated.
We ain't trying to do all that, huh? You trying to make me burn money? Make me be like
I'm
Frank
still
Lucas
waiting
off
for
American.
the Prince comparison to Billy Ocean. I'm waiting for that.
Wait, time out.
All I'm just saying is this, because when it comes to Prince, people say 1999 was his breakthrough album or whatever.
No.
So are we
Okay.
going to ignore For You, the subtitle, Do You Mind,
No,
Controversy?
because all of them are great, but Prince is on a different level from Billy Ocean.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I want to ask a question.
I don't get it, right? Mm-hmm.
I want to ask a question real quick. Who compared Michael Jackson to Billy Ocean?
They
This
got
dude right
they
here,
got that
the
from
dude
everybody
that
who's
says the
Prince.
retarded shit in the chat. He's comparing Caribbean Queen to Billie Jean. They don't sound nothing alike. I don't know what you're talking about.
You should have played
Two
that
different
clip 5
songs.
minutes.
Exactly.
You should have played
Two
that
different songs. I don't know what he's talking about.
A lot of people have said that though. Believe it or not.
No, they don't. They don't sound nothing alike. Billy Ocean does not. Caribbean Queen does not sound like Billie Jean. I don't hear it. What person? Where? The beat is different. The melody is different. The singing is different. What is even the story of the song is different.
Yeah, they don't even have no comparison. They had zombies dancing. Thriller. You don't.
No, I don't hear no comparison.
I don't hear it. You got please do not read nothing else from him because he sounds like a retard. Michael Jackson and Prince is on a different level. They were aliens. Billy Ocean is not that. This is a good album, but we are not comparing him to legends like Billy, Michael and Prince.
Billy Ocean be Billy Ocean.
Bro, if I go live and he show up in there, I'm blocking him. If he say stupid shit like that, I'm telling you now. I'm gonna block him just for saying stupid shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Every time we get on here, y'all just go back and forth like y'all in the orange.
I'm not reading his comments, but since Mike mentioned it, I'm like, yeah, this dude right here.
I'm gonna start with telling people who Billy Ocean is, because mind you, I don't know too much about Billy Ocean, so I'm just chilling.
I didn't even know he was fucking.
He's an R&B singer from the Caribbean.
He's black.
Facts.
Duh.
All right. So for those who don't know who Billy Ocean is, I'm gonna call him William Ocean. Excuse me. He was born Leslie Sebastian Charles.
I like Billy Ocean.
You got a girl.
Yo, I'm sorry, but the name Sebastian always makes me laugh. I don't know what every time I think Sebastian, I think the Little Mermaid.
Same. And he had a Caribbean accent, right? He had a Caribbean accent in that movie.
I never heard a cracker named Sebastian and shit.
Remember, he had a Caribbean accent.
Right.
I can't.
Man.
Oh wait, actually, I take
Well,
that back. Sebastian Bach from one of my favorite rock groups, Skid Row. I forgot about him. Shit. Anyway, this nigga was born in. I might be saying the name wrong. Fizabad, Trinidad and Tobago.
Tobago.
If I say that shit,
Tobago. Look, you fucking it up.
excuse me.
Trinidad and Tobago.
All right. Calm down. Trinidad and Tobago.
Apologize
But
for
that
that.
My fault, nigga. My fault, nigga. Day. All right. My fault.
Tobago.
All right. So this nigga he moved to England when he was 10 years old and stuff like that. And he got exposed to music at an early age. You know, honestly, we tell all these damn stories about these artists. It's always the same thing. They get exposed to music at an early age, singing in clubs. You know how that shit goes. So I might just speed up the timeline a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So like by the early 70s, he had formed a local band called the Shades of Midnight. And they had a first single called Nashville Rain and stuff like that. And they also had other songs like Sun in the Morning. So by the time, we got into the mid 70s and shit like that, he was still in London and he recorded his debut album, his self-titled debut album and shit like that too. That it was a moderate success in the USA, but it was mostly a success in the UK and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It became more of a cult status when LaToya Jackson actually covered a few of his tracks too and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
LaToya Jackson. Damn.
Again, the Michael Jackson train continues.
He had a hit. It was Empathy, but LaToya.
She had a hit.
I mean,
she did.
Yeah, Empathy.
It's LaToya Jackson. Emil had more hits than LaToya Jackson.
Emil? Yo.
Foxy Brown.
Oh, I'm hot tonight. Anyway, so what happened? So his label was GTO. Yeah, he had his own label, some GTO, which was distributed by Sony by the time 1978 happened. So he actually left that label and he signed with Jive Records. Now this was before. This is when Jive was really starting out. This was before it became invaded by hip hop and boy bands, Cough Cough NSYNC and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So he was really one of the first artists signed to Jive Records, from what I remember.
So he was the first one. What you trying to say?
You said what?
I said he was the first artist on Jive Records to get Jive.
Right.
Which I was actually surprised that he was among the first artists and shit. Because I've always thought it was
for him though. Like the same way Clive Davis went all out for Alicia Keys when she was like one of the first on J Records. That's what they should have did for Billy Ocean.
Yeah.
Shit.
They should have went. Or you could just stuck his ass with Sonny.
Honestly, Billy Ocean and Quincy Jones, I kind of would prefer them over Ocean and Clive Davis.
I agree.
I feel like Quincy would get his sound more. Clive is just.
But see, like you see how he was singing big ballads. Clive Davis would have had that more for him. Like he would have been like on Whitney Houston level.
I mean, you're more of a fan than I am, so I'm just. You know more about this nigga than me. That's all I gotta say.
I was actually around at this time. That's why.
You gotta say it is. I work on Thriller. Come on. That's all I gotta say.
But yeah, so fast forward to 1984. This is when like his breakthrough album came out suddenly and shit like that. So yeah. Try has the album. I'm gonna let him show you the album or what it looks like and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
A great album. I love the drawing on this. This was done. You could tell the artist did this. This is not no Photoshop.
It gives me the wrestling vibe, like the TV show ends and you just see all white. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So
it has that. It has that.
there's a face of a top soap opera character right there. He can be in a Young and the Restless when he looks.
You know, he actually had some songs played in Young and Restless too.
Did he?
You know, all those 80s songs was played in Young and Restless at times and shit.
Oh wow.
I didn't look at that shit, so
Yeah.
I don't know. So at least he got his money. That's cool.
Yeah, man. So this album has 9 songs. Let's get this shit over with. Track number 1, Caribbean Queen. Yeah, you guys should already know.
Fire.
Never liked this song.
Wow.
Never liked the song whatsoever. I feel like overplayed. I mean, I hate the synths on this fucking track and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But he made history with this song because he was the first British artist to win Best Male R&B vocal performance in the 1985 Grammy Awards. Let me see who he beat for that. Hold on. This
Let's see who
really.
Because we
You know,
know
okay,
Michael
nomination.
can win everything now. He already took away like 9 Grammys for Thriller.
All right, nominations. Jeffrey Osborne, Don't Stop album.
Come on.
Bill Withers, In the Name of Love. James Ingram, It's Your Night. Stevie Wonder's The Woman in Red.
It wasn't better than this.
I do like the one.
Really?
Yes, this
Beating,
was
No Prince?
no Prince.
Jesus Christ. That was a slow Grammy, okay? But anyway, yeah. So it's just like pretty much a tribute to all of the quote unquote exotic women and stuff like that too, you know what I'm saying? All those women overseas. You know, it's like his version of David Bowie's China Girl, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ronnie said Billy Ocean used that Michael Jackson Thriller sample for Caribbean Queen.
What Thriller sample? I don't hear no Thriller sample on the song.
Stop saying that.
That's where.
Y'all just wanted to try
Because I don't
start it,
hear it.
y'all.
What part of the song is Thriller a part of that? Because I don't hear it.
I don't hear it neither.
I think y'all are deaf. I don't hear nothing with Michael Jackson and Billy Ocean.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't hear it.
Something.
Stop reading Wikipedia, yo. Get off of
Everything.
Wikipedia.
Everybody don't want to sound like Michael Jackson. Just because he dropped one of the greatest albums in the 80s, Thriller, don't mean that everybody was trying to take his damn style. I'm going to just say
Exactly.
that. Let Billy beat Billy Ocean.
In the beginning of
Yeah.
Where? It doesn't sound like Thriller. Nowhere. What are you talking about?
Well, I said what I had to say about the song.
But
I'm gonna
the
let y'all.
guitars is not the guitars, it's not the bass lines, it's not the beat. What part of this song sounds like Thriller?
Not the saxophone either.
Exactly. I don't hear it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I'm
And
gonna
I've
let
never heard
y'all.
of no lawsuit against Billy Ocean for sampling it. So stop, get off of Wikipedia because they lying to you. You know what I'm saying? This is a classic song. Everything about it was fire. I love the fact that he paid homage to Caribbean women, you know, because they have some of the greatest women in the islands, and it's a classic song. This is his signature hit. If you don't know any other song of Billy Ocean, you know this song. There's no Thriller sample on this song. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Get off of Wikipedia.
And y'all know y'all going to be singing this at the karaoke bar, so stop hating on Billy.
Oh, I forgot to mention. Rest in peace, David Crosby. By the way. But yeah, go ahead.
Mike, what you think about the song?
Yeah, nice track. Instrumental. I wonder if they had a music video for it too, because they would have definitely given you some tropical, Caribbean vibes. If you were like on an island.
There's a video.
Okay.
Yeah, my opinion. Excellent way to start off the album and stuff. Classic, 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 classic song.
Yes, yes. Well,
He
one
said he
down,
said he said it's
three
on
wins.
sample website. I don't go to that website either. I don't care. They got to play the sample for me because I don't hear it.
Track number 2. Mystery. What's this song? Mystery Lady, whatever that shit is. Yeah, this one right here. Believe it or not, I actually like this song. Very dope track right here. It has that mid '80s R&B kind of groove that I kind of like without it being overly flashy and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Um, honestly, when it comes to this album, it's like he's just talking about women and dancing and shit like that. So it's one of the better
What
women
else are you
songs on
supposed
the
to talk
album.
about? We want to talk about
Um,
drugs and crime?
yeah, the war. The war at that
Yeah,
time and shit. Like,
that's
you
not
know how
that's
much
not
shit,
that
you know how much shit
everybody
Prince talked
can't
about
be
Lil Wayne?
everybody cannot be Sly Stone or Curtis Mayfield. That wasn't him.
That's so
That wasn't
shit.
him.
I want to
Want
get
to hear about you want to hear about drugs and crime? Pick up any one of those Sly Stone albums or Curtis
Well, by
Mayfield,
this
Back to the
time, Sly,
World.
by,
Underrated
by this
album.
time, Sly was out the door.
Whose fault is that?
it ain't my. You want to smoke crack? Let us smoke.
Hey, I'm
While
saying
he's smoking crack,
this man been living out of people's vans for like the last 30 years. Whose fault is that?
This
I'm
nigga
just
say, "You
saying.
want to smoke crack?"
shit, shit. I'm trying to listen to some Billy Ocean. You can
This
feel
nigga
that
says, "You
black
want to
power.
smoke crack?"
I'm, I'm trying to get down. Some Billy Ocean music.
Yo,
Mm.
I like the song. I think the song was nice. It had a nice beat. I like the melody. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Oh man.
What you think, Mike?
This song was pretty. This one was pretty good. I like the vocals, like the lyrics, like the melody and stuff like that. Not really like my favorite song, but
Right.
this is something I could definitely like jam to once in a
Yeah.
while.
Yep. It's one of those once in a while songs you put on.
You right.
Definitely. Okay. Whew. Track number 3, Syncopation. So this is the dancey track right here. This sounds like a poor
He has
man's
dancing
version of
songs
a
on here,
girl.
Reg.
Huh?
He has more dancey songs on here.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said this album is split up in 2 categories: the chick songs and the dancey songs.
Okay.
Can't
This
win
sounds
with
like a
this.
poor man. This sounds like a. It's pretty generic. I'm gonna be real. It's a cool song, but it's pretty generic for my taste.
Oh boy.
Well, I said it was a cool song. Damn.
My only issue with this song is why did he name it Syncopation?
Just
I
gonna
just
say
feel
that
like
it
it
sounds
deserves another title, huh?
like an 80s porno title. I don't even know like what he was thinking when he made that track.
I just think it deserves another title. I'm like Syncopation. Let me look that up. What is that?
How did the electric
Sounds like
slide do something simple? Like we got the electric slide, do something like Caribbean dance or something. Like you
Reg
could
didn't even give us the meaning of syncopation. What is the meaning of it?
Oh wow! So you want me to give the meaning? Okay, sure.
Yeah, this is your review. What you mean?
Damn, I didn't know what's. I don't.
When
So
people
according
watch this, they're gonna be
to
like, what is syncopation? Let me go look that up.
well, according to Webster Dictionary, it's a temporary displacement of the regular metrical accent in music.
Okay, but why did you
Yeah.
name the
and
title have nothing to do with this? That's what I don't understand.
Hey, he's your boy.
He's
He ain't
talking
my
about
boy.
he's talking about getting with a woman. Like this song title have nothing to do with the actual song.
It sounds like a poor
Yeah,
man's
yeah.
Phil Collins song. I agree with you.
I don't get
Wow.
And I hate Phil Collins too. Like
Phil Collins, too, sir.
You don't like nobody.
Phil
Man.
Collins. I
Phil
mean,
Collins is a
I'm just
if it ain't
I'm
catchy, you
trying
don't.
to understand. Like when you hear the chorus, he's saying, "I missed that syncopation." I guess I never really understand. She gave no indication that she was loving any other man. What does that have to do with the title of the song, though?
that's an LL
You know
Cool
what I'm
J line
saying?
right there. Let me stop.
You sound like
Oh, man.
girl.
I like the song. I don't like the title though. I think the title could have been something different.
I'm gonna have to listen to this track and the rest of these songs when I'm at work tomorrow. Because when I get to this track, I'm gonna be like, "What was this nigga thinking?"
Right.
Because I ain't. The only songs I know off this is Caribou Queen because I got the album in my collection, but I ain't listened to it in like a while. So I'm gonna have to re-listen to it.
I like the song. I just think it should have been a different title for it because it makes no sense.
Like I said, he's your boy.
You could have came up with some thing. I would have seen if it was something like that, but like I don't know. This Tribe boy, he ain't my tribe. Let me just say that.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Syncopation. Yeah, this title. I thought he was missing some pussy or something like that. That's the only thing
Right.
that's the only thing I got
Yeah.
out of this damn song. But I mean,
Exactly.
I
He was
like the
missing them.
song. Yeah. Like
He
I like the song. It's just the
the back of my
title is
life.
just right. The
He
title of the
was trying to
song
be
is
too
just
different with the title though. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I
could
didn't
have been
understand.
it could have been a better title.
Yeah.
It do
I
sound like
agree on
some
that.
like Mexican type shit. I ain't even trying to be funny. Like a dance they'll do. Like we finna do that shit.
But yeah, so we all said what we had to say about syncopation.
Yeah.
Yeah, please move on to the next track. I don't want to think about it no more.
All right. You know, track number 4, it's the damn, I can't talk. Obligatory Beatles cover, the Long and Winding Road. Now, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I never liked this Beatles song. I felt like the original version was a bit too schmaltzy for me and stuff like that. But even though I don't really care for the Billy Ocean version, I feel like vocally it was a bit better. To be real with you, but that's pretty much the only compliment I can really say.
I think this should have been a duet. I think if you get Dionne Warwick on this, I think it would have been a huge hit.
Ooh.
Yes, Dionne Warwick. Because when I hear him sing on this, it reminded me of Dionne Warwick. You know what I'm saying? And I thought he killed it. I thought he has a great voice for ballads too. And I thought it was good. The Beatles one was good. It's not one of my favorite Beatles records though, but I think Billy, the way that he did it was even better. You know, so maybe he needed a duet with him on there, but I thought it was good.
This one, you know, I've never heard this one before in my life until today, and only the beginning. Maybe you guys would disagree with me on this. It kind of had that, in a sense, it kind of had that Donny Hathaway vibe to it. Like just only in the beginning part of it. Like
Yeah.
I actually I could mess with the song. Like this is a song that I could easily, like, if I want to hear like a slow song or whatever, then I could definitely down to this one.
I hear what everybody's saying on this one. Yeah, man. I just never cared for that Let It Be album, to be real with you. I'm so glad they came back to the studio did Abbey Road, but that's another story for a different day.
Classic.
Next track, Loverboy. I liked it better when Tina Marie did a song. Um, and, I mean,
Yeah.
as far as singles go, it's not my least favorite, but I have to be in the right mood for this song. You know what I'm saying? Because I did like the beat. The beat was pretty cool, like that post disco. It wasn't too flashy
Right.
in some parts, but this is one of those I got to be in the right mood for. Honestly,
This is one of those like Tina Turner, Billy Joel, Phil
yeah,
Collins, all in one type of song. Clearly this was like a pop record for him. He was definitely
yes.
going for airplay with this. I
You
love the
put the
rock
breast
guitars though.
implants on it right when you said that.
Huh?
You
I hear
put
what
the implants on the breast when you said that right.
he put the implants on the breast.
No, I said you
Why we gotta
put
do
the
all that?
implants on the breast when you said that. You nailed it with that
Why did
comment.
she
That's what I'm trying to say.
be real? Why they the infant?
I ain't hear you.
I was telling Red why the cities gotta be infants, why they can't be real.
Wow.
I can see like I said, like I
Hey,
can
I'm
see
just trying
what
to
he
make up
was
some noise.
doing. Like he had the voice that he could cross over. Like he didn't have to just stay in R&B. He could have did pop. He could have did,
Facts.
reggae, whatever. It's a pop record. Like when you hear those rock guitars, that's like 80s style heavy metal rock. You know what
Trying
I'm
to get
saying?
that white
And
folks
you had like the
think
synthesizers on it, and I thought it was a great song. You know what I'm saying? I remember this song. I remember radio playing it, and he was versatile. That's why I'm like, he should have been. If he was with the right person, the right people, he would have been a huge star. You know what I'm saying? Because he did displayed it on this album alone, and I'm like, this was a huge pop record for him.
Yeah, this song definitely showed his versatility. This song was also featured in All My Children. It was a scene where Tad was he confronted Linda Warren, who was played by the future Oscar winner Melissa Leo on one of her first roles. That they played this one in the background, and I like for the most part I like this song. I could fuck with this song.
Right. Yeah, like I said, all those daytime soaps, man, they used to play a lot of his fucking music. Even General Hospital played a few of his shits too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was back when soaps was actually drama worthy. Now it's just reality TV scripted and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's a story for a different day.
Garbage.
Next track, Lucky Man. This was actually a good song. Actually a pretty good song and shit like that. Again, it's another I'm in love women kind of songs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't mind the "Oh Baby I Love You" kind of songs, but I'm just like, do I want to hear 4 songs of that? You know what I'm saying? But it's alright.
I liked it. I think the beat was good, as the bass line, and he's singing about cherishing every moment with his woman, and being so lucky to have her in his life. And who doesn't want to make a song like that? Like just pay homage to their woman and let them know, like, baby, I'm lucky to have you in my life, and what would I do without you? I liked it.
you don't hear music like that no more nowadays. You just hear niggas hit their girls
Exactly.
upside the head with
Yeah.
shit. You don't really. That's what I like about certain '80s artists' music. Cause like when you look at artists like The System or like Billy Ocean or like Prince or Michael Jackson or any significant artists that paved the way for a lot of these dudes to use their samples in today's music, they really had the emotions and different styles in their music, and the music videos actually added to the concept of their greatness. But nowadays, these dudes can't even tell their true emotions to a girl without them being bitches and stuff. Instead of just coming with your heart.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, this one was well saying. Like the lyrics was well done in this one. Um, it's not. This won't be like really my go-to song, but I mean, I could jam to this like once in a blue moon.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Reggie's bored already.
No, no, I'm not bored. I'm actually entertained.
You entertained, of
That
course
was
you are.
just a yawn because
You entertained with
that was
the
a
hot
yawn
takes
because
in the chat. People saying that he's comparing him to Michael and Prince and all that. Who's next? Y'all gonna compare him to Bob Marley?
I mean they're both Caribbean. Let me stop. Let me stop. But no. But I had a long day today, so that's why I'm yawning. Plus, I just took a shot of Hennessy and stuff too. So
Yeah, oh, that's what it is.
And drunk
yeah,
all.
I gotta drink God's liquor right now and shit when I'm entertained. You know what I'm saying?
That's the devil.
Dude.
So what?
I said that's the devil's poison.
I thought God's
Nah,
liquor was wine.
that's Parmesan.
Isn't that what they serve in church? Is wine and crackers? I thought I was God's liquor.
Pretty much.
They serve the Dollar Tree grape juice in them offering crackers. This is what they serve in these churches now.
Yo,
Yeah,
no wonder why them Catholic schools get fucking drunk because they used to serve them weird wine and shit.
Right.
Crazy.
Shit, it's like ain't no reason why little Billy has to go up for communion 3 motherfucking times just to get some wine and shit. That's all I gotta say. Anyway,
wow.
My favorite track. Yes, I have a favorite track. Dance Floor.
Wow. This is your favorite track?
It might be a surprise. This is my favorite track.
It's a surprise for me. This is your favorite track.
This is my favorite track. Wow. I gotta say it again. This is my favorite track.
Okay.
And usually this is not a track I would like. This is not a track I would definitely like. Like, for example, NWA. For example, NWA's Something to Dance To. You know, I can't stand that record.
Oh, come on. That even with that song, it's still a classic album.
It is. Yes, it's still a classic album.
It definitely didn't fit that.
They
should have gave it to JJ Fad and definitely.
But Dance Floor is actually a pretty nice little track right here. It combines like the dancing kind of vibe with like finding a girl and shit like that too. Like, kind of reminds me of Funkadelic's Not Just Needy a little bit in terms of content. You know what I'm saying? But this one was a bit more polished, as I should say. It wasn't. I'm not trying to say it's as funky as Funkadelic. I don't think he has anything as funky as Funkadelic, but yeah, it was pretty good. It was a pretty good song. You know what I'm saying? It actually told a little story. His vocal was pretty good. I feel like this might be the best vocal track on the album. Yeah, I can dance a little bit too. So yeah, fuck it.
Wow. I don't think it's the best vocal song on the album, but I think it was definitely a pop record, and that's what he was going for with this.
I like the beat because I definitely could have seen like this do this on one of their albums, or Shannon for her album in '80. I think it came out in '83 or '84. Let the Music. So I definitely could have heard some of this production on her album.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, this one was alright. It was. I'm gonna have to listen to it. I have to listen to this one. But I mean, from what I got, it wasn't too bad, but not really the best.
This should have been the single. But we were stuck with crap like Caribbean Queen.
Yeah.
If Dancehall was his first single, he would have never been known.
You said what?
I said if Dance Floor was his single, he would have never been known. I think he came up with the right singles.
I mean, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Track number 8, If I Should Lose You. This is what I call the obligatory 80s ballad. You know what I'm saying? The obligatory "Baby I Need You," not "Baby I Love You," "Baby I Need You" song. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Chicago started that bullshit trend, but we're gonna talk about that another day. But believe it or not, I actually like this song too.
Wow.
I like this. Yeah, I actually like this song too. You know what I'm saying? I definitely feel like it has the right balance between the flashy 80s pop with very like quiet storm kind of soul to it, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Do I believe that the lyrics are generic? Yeah. But I feel it. I can feel it when it comes to ocean. You know what I'm saying? I can feel the waves. If that makes sense, you know?
I can feel the waves. Okay. Yeah, it was it was a nice track. You know, I like the beat and the bass line for it. You know,
Yeah, this one was pretty dope. I fuck with it. Nice beat, nice vocals and stuff. So yeah, I like it.
All right. If only he would have ended this album with this song.
but he did.
But we got Suddenly. Jesus Christ. I never liked this
You're
record.
crazy. You're crazy.
I
Uh,
never liked
This
this
is a
record.
classic ballad. How do you not like this?
like
It's too adult contemporary.
What does that mean? Whitney Houston did the same thing.
Saying that like
Yeah,
it's
but there's
You
model.
listen to
there's
Greatest Love of All. This
there's
is Greatest Love of All right here.
whoa, 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 whoa,
This is
whoa.
Greatest Love of All. This is his Greatest Love of All.
Correction. This is we're not gonna do that disrespect to Whitney or George Benson. Let's
Hey,
stop right
why
there.
not? I heard Michael and Prince already. Why not include Whitney in there?
oh,
Why not? She's too diva to include her in the conversation.
See, it's one thing when y'all talk about Whitney. One thing when y'all talk about what's his name, Michael and fucking
He doesn't
Prince.
sound like none of them. So I don't know where that comparison came from. Like this is Whitney Houston Greatest Love of All right here.
I
This
disagree
is his
heavily.
version. This is his
I
version of Greatest Love
disagree.
of All.
I disagree. You gotta also remember her version didn't come out till the next year
Yeah.
and shit like
And
that.
he did it early. He's like, this is Whitney did it better, but this is his version of Greatest Love of All. He didn't have the voice like Whitney, but to end the album off and you had like the orchestras and everything, the violins, this is Greatest Love of All.
Is it bad that I kind of prefer George Benson's version over Whitney's?
no,
Because no one talks about George Benson.
Benson's version.
no.
I hear his-
Because you're too busy listening to this damn song and shit.
Yeah, nobody talks about George Benson. I don't even think nobody brings him up like that.
Right.
It's a disgrace.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
But I hear
Give me the hype,
so
man.
much about fucking Kenny G and shit.
I ain't never bring him up because I don't listen to him.
Hey, now I like Kenny G.
I only know one song from Kenny G.
Like he's in the quiet taste, but he's not the founder of jazz and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The fact that you're going to trying to get the different other back, you just be thinking about something that you could do to get her love back. If this has a music video, I have to look at it. But this is a really the end off the album.
There's a video for this.
unfortunately.
Okay.
If you
It
listen to
sorta
the lyrics, suddenly life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above and things we never take notice of. Wake up and suddenly you're in love. So clearly you can tell he was in love.
It sort of gives me
Well-
like Lionel Richie vibes. Like when you saying it like that.
Mhm.
Well, listen to this. Baby, baby, baby. What's it gonna be? Baby, baby, baby. Is it him or is it me? That's lyrics too. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Okay,
the chorus is
come
classic.
on. We talking about. Come on. We love Prince, but let's put some respect on Video's name.
The classic is chorus. He saved the best for last on the album. He put the title track on as the last track. Classic ballad. I love the violins on it and the pianos. This is a great song.
A strong finish to this album. In my opinion, I don't even think that. I don't know. I feel like this song doesn't get talked about a lot for some reason. I don't know.
There's a reason.
What's the reason?
Oh Lord.
Because he's Michael Jackson.
No, I'm gonna let Mike fit on. Let me stop.
Golly. Yeah, no, like this is like I honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I woke up early this morning at like 5 a.m. Hopped in the shower, and this particular song, was stuck in my head until I went to sleep, and woke up the next morning, still stuck in my head. And fast forward to 7:38 p.m. Eastern time, still stuck in my head. Like this is one, like you cannot, like this is one that, especially the chorus, like suddenly
Yes.
Life has new meaning to me.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There's beauty up above,
Yes.
and we never take notice of.
Mm-hmm.
It's real. It's real on.
Exactly.
Like you can't get no better than that. This is one of my all-time favorite songs.
Respect. All right. Now my favorite part of the whole review. My verdict on the album.
About to give it source mic rating.
Believe it or not, I actually like this album.
You do? I can't tell.
No. Granted, it's not the greatest thing since Groundnut Soup, honestly. And if you guys get that, that's an African reference. If you guys get it, it's not the greatest thing since Groundnut Soup. But when I listen to this album, I know what I'm about to get into when it comes to Billy Ocean. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't like the singles like Caribbean Queen, Suddenly, Lover Boy. That y'all can have that, but a good 5 out of 8. A good 5 out of 8. Like, I guess the reason why I don't give it that much of a bad rating was Billy Ocean can actually sing. He has his own style when it comes to singing and whatnot too. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't sound like Michael or Prince.
Facts.
Well, I never say he's going to sound like Michael, but this album
you don't sound like
fit in that whole post. Michael, Prince, Whitney, Janet, all them pillars of black music in the 80s.
No, he doesn't sound like them.
But all I can say was some songs did have that, and I don't mean this as comparing to Michael, but that post-Thriller style when R&B was flashy.
This was flashy to you? This was a flashy album?
No, not as a whole. There was some flashy songs. You know what I'm saying? But it's not as flashy as some of the other R&B albums we talked about in the 80s. So I'm gonna give this actually a 3 out of 5.
I think this was a solid album. You know, the 80s pop R&B production. You had, like I said, like Billy's voice was universal, so he could cross genres. You know, you had a mix of pop and R&B. You had some great ballads in there, even some rock thrown in. You know, and you had like some great songs in here. To me, the singles were like the right sense. Caribbean Queen, Lover Boy, Suddenly, Syncopation. I like that song. I just don't like the title. Lucky Man was dope. I think I'm giving this 4 out of 5. For this 4.5 mics for me. I think it's his best album. And if you like real R&B in the 80s, because you know how much there's an exception of artists in the 80s that I love, and then there's some stuff that I don't like, or there were artists in the 80s like Luther Vandross, like came out with that Busybody album that was garbage, and the Gap Band after 83, I didn't like them. But
thank you.
There's some 80s, there's some good 80s R&B. I do agree with Reg that there was a lot of people trying to copycat Thriller because it was such a groundbreaking album from Michael, and everybody was trying to copy what he did, and not everybody is Michael. You know what I'm saying? But I don't hear Thriller on this album. I don't hear the comparison to Michael or Prince on this album. I mean, if anything, if you want to say, well, like Michael and Prince, they were versatile, then I do agree that yeah, he was versatile for this album. Because we wasn't seeing that a lot in the 80s when it came to R&B. But I don't hear the comparisons. I think Billy Ocean had his own style of singing. I think the production was just good 80s R&B production, and it's definitely a great album to me.
I like the production was really good. I like the fact that Billy Ocean, he's very versatile, especially on this album. Songs like Caribbean Queen, Suddenly, and Loverboy, probably my top 3 favorite songs. Yeah, the rest of them I really like. Everything about it was good. So I give those one a 5. I give those one a 5.
Really?
Yeah, only because it's not, to me, it's not one bad song on this album that I could even think of. I think all of them were.
Okay, well, I respect that. I respect that. Hey, maybe one day we might talk about the Love Zone album.
Ooh, that's a good one.
This is up. I think I got that one open. Is he like a red suit on the album cover?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. I got.
Because you know what? I was looking on that track.
Looking like a Miami Vice.
I was looking at that.
Like
I said that.
Yes.
You look like Tubbs.
Yeah, he does. Low key.
There is one song I do like from that album, that They'll Be Sad song. I do like that one.
That was a good song, yeah.
Yeah. But we'll listen to that one day.
One day, not too soon for Red. I already know.
Right?
Well, I'm going on break soon, so of course it's not going to be too soon anyway. Shit.
Yeah, this
nigga did the whole Gap Band discography. Why not Billy Ocean?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I did a discography breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
Very different. I didn't do reviews.
All the albums and all they crap after 83.
Well, I did all the crap in Kool and the Gang and shit.
Hey,
you will see me
Kool
complaining.
Is better. Kool and the Gang had better albums.
I disagree. Well, wait.
They made better albums. In 83, they're already still in their prime compared to Gap Band.
It depends on the years and shit.
That's the Gap Band for us.
After 83, they went downhill. After 86, Kool and the Gang went downhill.
After 81, Kool and the Gang went downhill.
No,
I say 81.
No, they did not.
Yes, they did. They did.
JT Taylor was the face of that group. That's why.
JT Taylor is not Lionel Richie.
We're not comparing the Commodores. The Commodores fell off and went after Lionel left. When they came out with Night Shift, they fell off then. That wasn't a good album.
So let me get this straight. The Gap Band didn't even make it through.
Honestly,
is what you're trying to say?
I'm not going to hold you.
No, 83 was their last great album. After 83, they fell off. They started experimenting. Kool and the Gang fell off in 86.
Gap Band 6 was dope.
I didn't like that.
That was dope. I don't care what you.
After Outstanding, I don't like none of the other shit.
What's on Gap Band 6?
Nothing.
Gap Band 6 was dope.
I'm just on it.
He asked you what's on Gap Band 6.
Oh. This nigga said, oh shit, my fault, man, my fault. It has songs like I Found My Baby, Disrespect, Beep a Freak. The
That
Sun
ain't
Don't
on none
Shine
of their
Every
greatest
Day.
hits albums. None of those songs are on the greatest hits album.
But see, that was originally supposed to be the Charlie Wilson solo album. Believe it or
Man, he
not.
should have did it. He should have did it by himself.
He Wilson would have did way better. I don't know about the rest of them.
But he was too coked up back then.
Yeah, Coke ain't stopped these niggas from good music.
My mother saw him in concert and he was coked up on the concert. They shut off the lights and he was still on stage.
I could believe
That's the
it.
water. That's the water. You hear what? I tell you, man, these drugs and music go together.
Man, I can't wait till we get into this disco week.
Yeah, I'm ready for that, man.
Me
That shit
too.
gonna be fire.
I love disco, man.
I already got the disco albums. I'm gonna text you right now.
Good. I hope they
Yeah.
good. Is it any I have on vinyl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know we got to do the basic one for disco week. Donna Summer, BGs, all the extra good shit.
Oh, Donna's already included. She's already an exclusive member.
That's good,
That's disco queen royalty right there.
right?
Facts.
Me without Donna Summer is fucking Neo Soul without Erykah Badu. Let's stop right there.
Yeah, and them hair as armpits. I don't know what Neo Soul would have did without them hair as armpits. Erykah Badu. The ass look right.
Them armpits are sexy. What you talking about, man?
What?
Look at that ass. Fuck all that.
Wow.
Talk about them armpits. What do you be doing, sir?
I'm just saying, I have weird attractions when it comes to
You do.
I ain't never had no girl say lick my armpit. I ain't with
Right.
Ugh.
Oh, man.
It's a certain kind of armpit you gotta fuck with, you know.
not doing.
What, the heavy one?
I like armpits that look like it's combed in the armpit, looks all pretty and shit.
You want the armpits that got afros and shit in there.
Oh Lord.
Not a thick one.
Get her
Oh
after
no.
that.
He want an afro. He want a matching afro like the one on his head.
Wow.
Oh shit, yo.
Reggie,
Hey, yo,
Reggie,
check your Instagram right now, try.
All right.
I got
what you done
that.
put
Heat. Ronnie said better vocalist, Phyllis Hyman or Dionne Warwick.
Hey, you
I gotta go
missing
with
a couple
Phyllis.
artists though, bro. You missing some artists. Where's Gloria Gaynor?
Ooh. We'll get to that bridge when we get to that.
What
She
you mean?
alright.
This is disco week. She was disco.
All right, well, you know what? We can do the week after. She can be the last
What
one.
about
Can we do post disco era albums like Diana Ross on self-titled? Like
you're
1980?
not a fan of the Village People?
Hell no.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, they
man.
disco. I'm just saying they disco.
See, they are the disco novelty.
What about Sister Sledge? They were disco.
They alright.
They all right. Wow.
I think
I prefer Taste of Honey over Sister Sledge.
I got the Taste of Honey. Let's do Taste of Honey too. Throw them in there.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Shit. Hold up.
If we're gonna do disco week, do it right, Reg. He throwing in Aretha. Aretha Franklin was not totally disco though.
Well,
Hey,
there's a
disco.
reason why I picked that.
Why?
There's a reason why I did that, because that is supposed to be a representation of R&B artists succumbing to disco.
What about Off the
As a
Wall?
last
That was
resort.
like the last great disco album.
Well, I did Off the Wall years ago.
Oh, you did Off the Wall?
Yeah,
Yeah, the Tramps. What about
I
the
did
Tramps?
I did all of Michael's shit, minus
The
the
Tramps.
posthumous album.
You
I
not a
never
fan of
cared
the
for the
Tramps?
Tramp.
No?
The only Tramp I like is Lady and the Tramp.
I never heard of it.
Oh man, this dude.
Like I hate Disco Inferno. I hate that song. Burn
That's a
baby,
classic song.
burn
What
baby.
you talking about?
Because when I hear burn
We
baby burn,
gotta have BJ on this shit because I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
whenever I hear burn baby burn, it's KKK like to me. Like nah, I can't.
Wow.
It gives me slavery kind of vibes. Like no, this is,
You did Otis Redding last night. That reminded me of some Happy Days shit.
hey, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Otis is the
That was
father
Happy
of soul
Days
music.
last night, yo.
That's disrespectful. Don't
I should have worn
Happy Days.
my Fonz leather jacket because that's all I was thinking about was like the 50s and shit.
Happy Days. How you get rock me, baby over A? How you
Yo,
get that?
when I hear that old like 50s music, it reminds me of like fucking
That was
Cadillacs
1965,
and
nigga.
leather jackets, man. Like the outsider shit.
That was 1965, nigga.
Hey, that's back in the day when they used to have bras and shit. Like it was the Warriors out here. They used to have guns like that. They used to fight with their fists and hit niggas over the head with
Man, that
soda bottles and shit.
That was back in the day when black and whites had their own water fountains and shit, yo.
Right.
You're not gonna talk about the Kiss Disco album?
Lord have mercy.
That's the one I like. That's the one I like.
That's a trash review. That's a trash
That is
review
not
in
a
the
trash
making.
album. That is not a trash album.
That's not even my favorite Kiss album, nigga.
No, that's my favorite because I'm not a fan of them like that. But I love that album.
What?
Yeah,
You
I'm
lying?
not a fan of Kiss like that. But
You
I
never
like that
listen
album.
to album from
Nigga.
Paul Stanley?
Try. I'm gonna have to
That's
get
the
you
only
some
reason why I
classic
listen
rock.
to that album because it's disco. It's a disco album.
If I do that album, it's gonna be a trash review. I'm gonna be real with you.
That is not a trash album. No,
I gotta listen because I only
Okay,
heard
you
like
know what?
some of that.
that is genius to have a legendary rock band like Kiss do disco. That shit is genius to me.
Okay, well, let me read the list to Eric. Let me see what he thinks so far on this. Because he's a disco head too.
Right.
The Bee Gees Saturday Night Fever album.
You need more Bee Gees on there though.
But Bee Gees wasn't always disco and shit.
Yeah, but they got disco out. Children of the World. That's a classic album. You don't like that
No,
one?
I want to get that album. You have that album?
Yes, I got Children of the World. I got Saturday Night Fever and was it Spirit Swine or something like that?
Okay, well, we can do a double with Children of the World and Saturday Night Fever.
Good.
Okay. The Jacksons' Destiny. I gotta throw that album
Right.
in there.
That's a great album. Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't talk about that one yet. I was like, whoa. But you know me, I was too busy talking about Nellyville and shit.
Exactly. I'm about to say.
Just let it.
Ja Rule. I love Ja, but we didn't have to talk about all his albums now.
Well, we didn't even talk about all of Ja's albums. We missed
Man,
two
that's
of
great.
them.
Let's stop where we at.
Yeah, nigga. Stop, man.
Donna Summer, Bad Girls.
You need more Donna Summer.
Once upon a
Well,
time.
I'm trying to make sure every artist gets their fair chance and shit. God damn, man.
Donna Summer, Once Upon a Time, 77.
I'll look into that. Okay. Casey and the Sunshine Band, self-titled.
Yes.
This one I threw this in there. If you want to change this one,
Is that the one with the white, the all white cover?
let me check. Hold on.
We got a
This is
rainbow
the
on
one
it,
with the
don't
black-
it?
Yeah, that's the one I got.
It's the black and white
I got-
cover, yeah.
Got both of them.
But if you want to replace this one with Gloria Gaynor, I'm cool with that. If you recommend a good
Nah,
album.
No, I'm saying not replace it, but include her because she had like one of the biggest disco hits.
I
Was
Will
Survive.
Survive.
That's a big hit.
This might be a 2-week disco. This might be a 2-week disco discussion. Shit.
What you mean?
Because I'm trying to do the De La Soul Sunday shit too. You know what
What's
I'm
that
saying?
got to do with the Gloria Gaynor?
Okay, you know what? What album would you recommend from Gloria Gaynor?
I Will Survive. The one with I Will Survive on it.
Trash, man. Come on.
Oh, you see, that's
Okay.
a underrated album.
A Taste of Honey,
Taste the Honey, right?
and Twice as
Okay.
Sweet.
And
Eight
Sister
number.
Sledge, the Sister Sledge,
no.
We Are Family album.
Jesus Christ. This might be a 2-week disco discussion. Shit.
Hey,
Hey, man, when you
music.
break up, hey, it's just gonna keep coming down.
You know what? I'm gonna do March Disco Month
Okay.
and shit like that. I'll just throw in disco albums like probably 2-3 a week and shit like that for the whole month of March while we still do De La Soul and stuff like that too.
I want to have Mickey on these conversations because they'll be very interesting.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, if she's available, because you know she be working and shit too. Our Chic, self-titled.
Chic, yes, Chic. I almost forgot about Chic. Thank you, Ronnie.
Because y'all were too busy talking about fucking Gloria Gaynor and shit.
I ain't saying nothing about that bitch.
Tina
I was
deserve to be
talking
on that
about
list, bro.
Wow.
All right. And last but not least, Aretha Franklin, La Diva.
no, man.
What the
No.
fuck you mean, though? What the fuck you mean?
Man, you asked me listen to that.
She wasn't a disco artist, Rich. She's
Yeah,
more
she
she's
one
more
of them
soulful
disco.
than disco. She wasn't a disco artist.
Well, there's a reason why I put this one with the disco albums we talking about, because
Why? What's the
there's been a lot of soul artists and R&B artists like Aretha,
Wait a minute.
Isley. Look,
No, here.
let me
Wait.
talk. A lot of those premier soul artists that was prominent in the 70s to early 70s, they try to struggle with that disco sound and stuff like that too. And La Diva was one of the most notorious ones. Even
She
Aretha wanted
struggled
people
with
to
the
forget
album.
about that album.
She
You said
struggled
what?
with the album, you said?
Well, she didn't care for the disco album, and she wanted people to forget about the album. So I actually like a few songs on it. I'm not going to say it's one of her best, but this is also the last album she did on Atlantic Records too. People forget about that.
They forget
Before
about
she
it
went
because
to
it probably
Otis.
wasn't good.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Is that gonna be a disco trash review?
No, that's not.
No.
That's not gonna
I
be
think
trash.
Diana's album was great too, but we already discussed that. So
But I just put Diana Ross self-titled from 1980 on there, which y'all already
we
discussed.
discussed it already though.
This is a Gloria game. Is this the album you talking about, sir? You sure it is.
Yeah, the red one. Yeah, that one.
This-
That one, yeah. It's a good album. Underrated.
I got some more too.
I gotta start getting ready soon and shit. But you know what? Okay, so I'm hearing some good ones. Ronnie, I already did
Not a disco
I did that album years ago. Trash. Trash.
That's classic. I love it. But we already talked about
Trash.
Queen.
Well, we didn't review that album though, but
Classic.
I'm not gonna be too nice.
About what?
That Cool in the Gang record.
Classic.
Oh, I thought to say this. How we about to fight?
But yeah, I might end this off in like 5 minutes, y'all.
Great album.
Dope album.
Boney M was that nigga, man. I don't care what nobody says. That's my boy right there.
Who's 1980 album, Q?
We already talked about that. Diana. We did an album review on that already.
I thought the album came out in 79.
No, that came out in 80.
80.
No, that came out in 80.
Oh,
Up, down.
yeah. Okay, since y'all said some good ones, I'll see what I can do and shit like that, because it seems like y'all want a disco month now and shit. I'm just like, whoa.
I just rather talk about those artists that hasn't been discussed. What about 1977 Natalie Cole Thankful? That was a disco album.
That's a good one. I like that album too.
We don't talk about her father's music either.
Because I don't have any of her father's albums.
No.
And plus, let me stop. Because I haven't really heard a lot of her father's albums like that. But I like Nat King Cole too. There's so many artists I have to talk about. Shit, man.
Yeah, but you want to talk about Nelly though.
Leave Nelly alone.
Thank you.
Wow.
Leave my Scorpio nigga alone, man.
I fuck with Nelly.
Oh Lord.
Country Grammar is a hip hop classic.
What? Oh my God.
Yo, what the fuck is that?
It's a good disco.
Who the fuck is that?
We can do Phyllis Hyman's You Know How to Love Me. I just thought about it, but I already did a review on it.
Shit.
I would say do Jermaine Jackson's Let's Get Serious, but I don't want to go that far.
Oh Lord,
I actually like that album. That's actually the only
I-
Jermaine album I like.
I do
You like
too.
it?
I do too.
Yeah,
An album he
Let's
likes.
see.
I'm not lying.
Let's get
Let's
serious.
see.
Let's get serious.
Hey, look what I just got.
Ooh, Switch.
Ooh,
Yep.
That's the artist I like.
wow.
But their flame went out too quick because of drugs.
Tell you, man, that coke to do it to you, man.
Look at El DeBarge. Look at El DeBarge, man. Fucking
Mhm.
arrested at a gas station in Burbank.
Lord,
He had no license or nothing. I'm like, if you ride dirty, you got to make sure you have your license or something. At least try to talk your way out of it.
Burbank. You know
Sing your way
niggas
out
don't
of
feel
it.
right in Burbank. You said what?
He could have sang his way out of it.
He's really good.
August left.
Asian Harmony. It's a really good song too. Your melody.
Okay, so I have a few announcements I want to make. So the Jeffersons breakdown is going to be February for Black History Month. I'm thinking the week of Valentine's Day. I'm thinking that. Let's see. Yeah. Try. You actually like this show?
Oh, the Jeffersons?
Yeah.
Of course. Come on.
All right. Don't be
Well,
coming up here and say I don't watch it.
If you black and you ain't watch the Jeffersons, then you're not black. You know what I'm saying? Compared to Taxi and all that
Okay.
other crap.
Okay, Biden.
oh Lord.
Okay, Biden.
Hopefully you're black. I don't care.
First of all, black people watch Taxi too. Let's stop that right there.
You know,
I don't know
niggas
any. You the only one. You the only Negro that I know.
Niggas watch Taxi too, man. What you mean?
Shoot.
I never watched Taxi. I don't know anybody that watched it except for you.
listen to the theme song. That's
Well,
about
you ain't never met a nigga like me.
That's for damn sure.
One of
That's
the
for sure.
one of the greatest shows of all time.
Thank you, Mike.
Taxi.
Nigga talking about Get Smart and shit. I'm like, I don't know about Get Smart.
Get Smart. Yes, I did watch Get Smart.
How you watch
Never
Get
heard
Smart,
of-
but you ain't watch Taxi?
Yeah, I didn't like Taxi.
I mean, Get Smart was cool. It was cool, but it was a bit too
What was
goofy.
cool? What was cool about Taxi?
What was cool about Taxi?
Yeah,
The
what was
theme
it?
song?
Except for the
It
theme
was,
song.
it
What
was
was
the fucking style
good
of
about
comedy, the black comedy that we're using and shit. That was what was cool about it.
Hey,
Louis De
I
Palma.
would watch I Love Lucy before I watch.
I ain't
I
watching
mean,
it.
Lucy Ball was rap. You know what I mean?
All I'm saying is this: like, I'm just asking if you offended the Jeffersons, because you know when it comes to TV shows, it's a needle in the haystack that we actually like the same show. Like we like New York Undercover.
No, that is not true. That is not true. We did a 6-hour long best TV show vid like that. That was on my list. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jeffersons, Good Times. I still
Okay.
love the black shows, but some of those shows, yeah, I didn't care for. Malcolm and Eddie didn't make my list.
Oh shit, that's trash.
Yeah.
Never had
Well, Homeboys in Outer Space, nah, no,
it.
City Guys.
no,
City.
nope.
I actually fuck with City Guys. Actually,
Really?
I ain't
Oh, wow.
gonna hold. I actually do.
Is that a boy?
The Black Saved by the Bell.
Right, exactly. Right.
The black bill? Hell no.
It was made by the Angle. You think I'm lying? Like,
Yeah, it was.
the nigga wash, rinse, repeat, and all of his shit. He was the original Dan Schneider. Let's be real.
Oh God.
Minus the molestations.
Right.
Yeah, I said it. What y'all gonna do about it? What YouTube gonna do and shit?
Should you speak the truth though? Shit.
You still gonna put your ass in jail like they did?
I'm just saying I'm sick and tired of pedophiles getting worshipped and shit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Be trapped in the
But
closet.
anyway, yeah.
Are you talking
Anyway.
about R. Kelly too? Is he in that convo or no?
Honestly, when it comes to Kells, I don't condone what he did to his personal life, but I still fuck with his music. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right.
If people can listen to Jerry Lee Lewis and Elvis, then they can listen to R. Kelly. That's all I gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Roman Polanski.
Ooh, no.
But see, I'm spilling all the tea tonight. I don't give a fuck.
Let this shit drip.
Like for 2023, we're taking this shit to a different level for this channel. I'm entering the 10th anniversary in style.
Good.
Amen.
When is that gonna be?
I mean, last year was a bit too experimental, but this time we're gonna get straight down, back to the basics, talking shit, spit knowledge is coming back. I'm gonna attack everybody in 2020.
The knowledge never left.
We want to.
It really never left and shit, but I honestly I like spit knowledges and shit like that, but there'll be some niggas that be just I'll be inviting everybody and shit like that, and I don't even get my point across at times and shit.
Please don't invite everybody.
Yeah, I'm cool with Charles. Like niggas just sometimes niggas just say anything on the chat when I come to my spit knowledge. And that's sometimes they don't even talk about the spit knowledge and shit. Like
Spitting knowledge, just be spitting shit. It's two different things. I'm just spitting shit. I don't be like.
Reg Reviews is going to be the most unfiltered YouTube channel. It's going to be the most unfiltered YouTube channel this year because I've been holding a lot of shit back 2022 because I've been trying to work on this positivity. But I can talk shit and be positive at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anyway, so this Sunday, we're going to talk about Cormega with the realness and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait. First Cormega review we're going to do on this channel. Can't wait to talk about him.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, we're going to talk about Whitney Houston with the Whitney album and shit like that too. When I'm not, that might be a controversial review. That's all I gotta say. Cause Crypt Keeper Clive. That's all I gotta say right now and shit.
Not my baby Whitney now.
I mean, I love the Whitney album, but at the same time, I've always saw it as a carbon copy of the debut album. I'm gonna be real, but more glossier.
Yeah, more glossy.
Yeah, like, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just speaking facts.
That's what's up.
Yeah, because spoiler alert, I hate that song "Where Do Broken Hearts Go." I hate that.
Oh man, that was a great song.
It fit in the adult contemporary bullshit. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, adult contemporary bullshit.
To this song, kids, it's adult contemporary. It'll hurt your ears.
You said what?
I was saying you can't listen to this song, kids. It'll hurt your ears. It's adult contemporary. Ooh. Gotta sneak off and listen to it.
Because it had like some more danceable track. Like I felt like the first album was more R&B, but like with the Clive Davis touch, when he's working with the next artist, he wants a bit more poppier and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I do like fucking Where You Are. I can vibe with I Want to Dance with Somebody at times and shit, but there's some other shit I'm just like, okay. All right, Crypt Keeper. All right.
You calling him that?
That's how I feel.
Wow.
Yes, I got that on vinyl. Classic album.
What album is that?
Taste the Honey. The
okay.
Boogie Oogie. That song.
Yeah, I'm more for Sukiyaki, nigga.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's my shit right there too. That was off It's Part Sweet in 1980.
Shit. Yeah,
they got a color discography.
Yeah, they do.
You said what?
I was saying the Tasty Honey got a solid discography.
Yeah, for the most part they do. Yeah, from what I've heard. You know what I'm saying? But more better than fucking Cool in the Gang. I can tell you that right
Oh
now.
boy,
But
here
hey,
you go.
Leave my boy alone. I'm talking shit about that cockroach eating ass nigga Tyler the Creator, so just calm down.
you said what?
I said I don't talk shit about that cockroach eating ass nigga Tyler the Creator no more. Just calm down, brother. We all black here. Calm down, bro.
Shit. But other than that, this has been a fun ass review. To be real with you, and shit like that. I definitely might do some more Billy Ocean reviews in the future.
Is this album out of print or no?
That's a good question. That is,
Get it for that.
hold on, let me,
Because I'll get a copy
I
of it.
think it was re-released.
Oh yes, it was re-released, right? With like the remixes.
Yeah, the expanded edition. Yeah,
Yeah, they're like the
2015.
extended mix of like Suddenly and Caribbean Queen.
Yeah.
We didn't need all that, but hey,
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah, just-
9 songs was enough.
Just give me the mixes. Because sometimes they'll just try to moderate it up and just
Right.
don't leave it the same. I
Right.
can give you the extended version of it, but like, come on now.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. About Caribbean Queen, but at the same time, like 9 songs is that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what I like about certain 80s albums. You just got to the point. You know, it had great music, but it didn't last like that long. Nowadays, niggas just making quadruple disc albums, and half of the time, nobody don't even listen to the first song, let alone the last.
Chris Brown.
Right.
NBA Young.
Oh God.
I can tolerate Heartbreak on a Full Moon over any NBA Youngboy album. I'm gonna just say that. So, a nigga can stand in my face and tell me 5 NBA Youngboy albums, and I'll be dead. That's how irrelevant that nigga is to me. Well, what you
hey
think, man?
you heard about what 21 Savage did?
Yeah, he done sneaked on himself and got his Takashi on.
Swear to God, these niggas, man, I'm telling you, these rappers need to stop snitching on themselves.
Right?
No, he gonna get that green card snatched away. Abraham Joseph.
He about to be deported like Tory Lanez and shit.
Lord.
Leave my boy Tory alone, man. I'd rather see him out than 21.
Honestly, I never cared for him, so I just like, you know what? Take him back to Canada.
Just put all the no telling ones on the island by themselves. You know?
I'm going back to Canada.
Lord.
At least he don't gotta pay taxes. This he go back. You know, that's still my nigga though, so, you know.
I'm going back to London.
He trees down too, so you know he was chopping that tree down. And you know, he just went up in a fucked up situation.
Be like that. Ah, Jesus Christ, boy. I after a long day, I needed this review.
Hey, did y'all hear what the fuck Madonna got going on?
Who?
I was saying, did y'all hear the news about Madonna?
Oh yeah, she went on tour.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I would like to see her. I never saw Madonna on tour.
I would.
It was like some crazy ass news that just came out about her and some like kids or some shit they was talking about. Like some African kids or something. I don't know if he adopted them more or what. I don't know. I was just trying to see if y'all heard about it.
No.
Man, Madonna just wants to adopt every race that's possible right now. That's the thing.
Jeez.
I bet Drake I bet that nigga Drake can still take Madonna in his mouth to this day.
Y'all funny as hell.
Dennis Rodman, you fucked up. How you didn't get her pregnant for $10 million? You supposed to be a your thing, man.
Because he was too busy trying to get Rihanna pregnant, but that's another story for a different day.
Oh God.
One of you know gonna give each one of us $10 million to give her pregnant, and we just say that.
Right.
But yeah, I'm about to actually end this video off right here. By the way, I just want to. I made a post last night. I want to say thank y'all for all the day ones, all the motherfuckers that supported this shit. You know, holding me down for 10 years. All the motherfuckers I worked with and shit like that. You know, I may talk my shit, but have love for everybody and stuff like that. You know, so
Great.
thank y'all so much for
Hardest working
supporting.
man on YouTube right here.
If you talk your shit, you wouldn't be real. It's good about the channel. Just keep it real at the same time. You like these other motherfuckers that don't be talking about, you know, with their albums and so they just be going through it, just, you know, copying and pasting it.
Yep.
You know?
Right. So yeah, I will definitely see y'all on Sunday. Yeah. So I want to thank y'all so much. So we're gonna talk about Cormega. We're gonna take it to Queensbridge. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait for that shit. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Yes.
Peace out, y'all.
No doubt.
Peace.
Peace.
All
Peace,
right.
Eric. Mike.
All right, peace.